Were you, or were you not, on a gay cruise?
No, you're 120% dick face.
Everybody that age, they're sperminator.
Yeah.
But we don't care about anything else. We're a walking hard on looking for a hole.
That's. I have to say you're right on that one. Oh, my God.
A stiff breeze comes through the room and you return the favor.
Got her in. Oh. Somewhere on the outside of this building, there is a hole where squirrels come in.
Better than a hole where dicks come in.
Yeah, better than that.
Going down the stairs to wash the laundry. What the hell? Shh. Pizza. Stop! Stop it now! I order you to stop! I'm still touching myself.
Yeah!
All young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on.
I think washing they pussy in the sink is my favorite part. The Vietnamese trade in dongs. Figuratively and literally, I'm sure.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
I did decide to look it up. 500,000 dongs is a good night for Pop's ex.
Like most women, he's an emotional thinker.
Good God.
I mean, that's part of the problem we're having now in our society is we have a bunch of emotional thinkers that want the world to, to fall in line with their emotions. That's not... look, reality doesn't give a shit about emotions.
It's my lived truth. Fuck your lived truth.
No, it's not. It's your perspective.
Kiss my ass.
Literally like, hey, Sergeant Pop, you got to turn your bear suit. I'm like, over my dead body. No. Just give me a statement of charges. Yeah. You're never getting this back. Yeah. You can suck it.
I'm going to wear this with my Russian coat.
you will bury me in this. Hey! Why you gotta fucking be like that, man?
Because I'm an asshole, and I learned from the best. I'm sitting across from him, and I'm pointing at you with all four fingers.
All right, first of all, the Russian jacket is World War II surplus.
I'll send you a picture of it, Sarge.
Yeah, okay.
I got you standing wearing it with holding two giant buckets like you just collected all the chum from behind the dump dumpster at the bar, and you're going to go home and make ice cream out of it.
All right, everybody, Terrence Pop with another episode of Grunt Speak that actually is live from the lair. And as we know, we're dealing with a civilization and a culture that is driving our men to suicide, self-deletion, call it whatever you will. And we at Redonkulas, we use comedy to fight all that, use also logic and reason. But we're changing the show around to make it a little bit more entertaining and less dry, like a raisined up vagina. What can you say? All right. Now, There's going to be a lot of fumbling around because this is the first time we're doing this format, so you can expect Murphy to show up and stretch out our cuckginas. It just is what it is. Now, before we start, I'm in front of the American flag, so we're doing Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. I am going to introduce a new guest who's going to be on the show hopefully every Thursday. I'm going to have to change the camera around to get him in here. So Steve will turn off the camera, and this will take about a minute or two. Okay.
We're just getting started here. This is a lot like two teenagers with a bottle of Boone's Farm on prom night in the back of mommy's car. There's a lot of fumbling, and it's going to be messy. There's really weird shit going on in the background. I'm not entirely certain what's happening. That's why I'm wearing the helmet. This is for splash, just in case there's foreign liquid substances thrown around that nobody wants to know about. We are standing by. Let's
Bring him on.
Ed there.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you now.
I should have brought him a bottle of soju. Make it all.
Come on, that shit's funny, man.
No, the Korean monks, they love their soju, dude. I spent some time with Korean monks. Those are funny motherfuckers.
Oh,
Dude, they have great senses of humor. Anyway, carry on.
All right.
This goes over here.
So this is Bullshito. He and I have been friends since, how old were we when we met?
I think 5.
You were 5 and I was like 7.
Yep.
You admit to knowing him that long?
You know,
Do you know how much fucking trouble me and him got into when we were kids? Like from the time I was 7 years old till I moved out of the neighborhood at like almost 12.
oh yeah.
You know, we tore the shit out of, you know, the entire Oak Park neighborhood. Now, the reason I'm referring to him in the green room as Bullshito is that particular motherfucker is the best bullshit artist I have ever come across. Now, unfortunately, I'm not quite as good at spouting bullshit, but I did learn how to detect it by hanging out with this son of a bitch.
You had that later fine-tuned through the Army NCO Corps. We had pretty good bullshit detectors as well. But
yeah.
It sounds like you had a running start here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then what? Hey, Eric.
Yes.
So what is the thing you remember the most when we were kids?
Probably the best thing was cutting the palms with a knife and spitting in it, becoming blood brothers.
Yeah, me, him, and his brother all did that, and we're still brothers to this day.
Something they would probably freak out over now.
Yeah, the youth of today will.
Oh, that would absolutely get you something.
Right, something is right.
It would get you something. You would have to explain yourself to the Cat Lady Council.
All right. Also, you guys, let us know in the chat if you like the green screen kind of thing we're bringing in, because I think you guys would love that. Just let us know in the chat. I don't want to roll through this too quickly because we got a good show. Now, instead of fucked up but funny, we got a whole bunch of funny little shorts and what have you with on Facebook. We'll get to that, but well, here's another thing I need to bring to you guys' attention. Let's see if I can find it here. Here it is.
That's a new place for box wine in Catland, by the way.
Correct.
The Cat Lady Tribunal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, where you have to explain their emotions before them, and they will pass a verdict upon you.
Okay. Now I'm going to share a screen real quick.
Okay.
So where are you? Hang on a minute. Again, this is a new setup, so there will be errors.
My favorite part is the fact that Bullshito is sitting there like he's like the next guy to go before the staff sergeant board.
Right.
Yeah.
His posture is just, do I have everything memorized? Do I AR 670-1 is that? Yeah, that's right.
All right.
That's box whining Catland, ladies and gentlemen.
So, gentlemen, this is box wine in Catland, and you've heard me talk about this. I showed you box wine in Catland in little bits and pieces, but now we're going to go through the whole thing. And later on, as the show progresses, I will have city maps of all of the major cities. I'll probably have a layout for the graveyard. And if you guys have any ideas for additional items to be added to box wine in Catland or Cat Country, then we will add it to the map. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Hang on a minute.
All right.
So
Wait. There's a place on the island that I don't see on there, and it's when the dwellers of that land get excited and sentence you to death. It's a giant ravine shaped like a tooth-filled vagina that they just throw you into.
the Sarlacc pit?
It is like the Sarlacc pit.
Huh. Okay.
The Twatlac pit.
The Twat Waffle-a-thon or something. All right. So this is what we got box wine and Catland here.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to show this one here. Hopefully that's a better view.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you will see on this particular part of the map, we have the Mopey Moors. All right. And then Time Gone City. That's the Unicorn Highway right there. You can see the symbol of a unicorn there.
Yeah. Okay.
So typically, when you're going down Unicorn Highway, you burn through all of your picks, and because your standards are too high and you suffer from over-pickitis, you wind up at the Mopey Moors, and sooner or later you have to go to Time Gone City because you'll starve and not be able to get water. And at some point you will have to, I Can Have It All Pier,
Okay.
where you will be moved over to box wine and Catland, and there's two main ferry companies that do this. One is the ferry company of Meth and Dix, and then if you're a little more well off, you will sail over on the ferry of Reasons and Vagina.
I have not depopped this yet. We will depop this. There are some questionable spelling errors.
It's okay. I am
That's okay.
dyslexic.
I got this.
You will see here, this is the Strait of Blame.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they land on Port Just the Tip. Now, you will see how this road goes around and not. This is the blown out Balloon Knot Trail.
Why does it look like a snail trail?
That's a good question, because maybe it is.
Oh.
Now, they'll have to go through I Hit the Wall Arch to get to the city of Avalon. Now, you'll see here. Let's just go south.
Mm.
All right, this is the Forest of Cox.
This is getting it. This is, bear in mind, this is our first night with this material. This is just going to get worse. So if you're looking at this going, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? It's just going to get worse.
It's just going to get worse. This is the kitty litter desert, because there's box wine and Catland, and they got to get sand for the cat boxes somewhere, and then they just kind of recycle it. All right, down here, you'll see the Invisible City. And this is the road to nowhere. It goes all the way around the island. So you will get a really good view of nothing.
The road to nowhere as opposed to the road to Tupperware.
That's actually that other road right there.
Uh-huh.
We can always add that label. All right, now let's go over here. Now, of course, they got to have their wine. They can't just deal with imports, because at some point, when these women get to box wine in Catland between 40 and 80, which is a long time, They become less industrious, and they really don't have anything to trade. All right, so there you have Lost in the Sauce, and this is Boxed Wine Vineyard right here. This little hamlet of Lost in the Sauce.
Yeah.
All right. And there is a mushroom pile here I need to name, and then half of the city is invisible as well.
Why is half of the city invisible?
Oh, because once you get to a certain age, you become invisible.
Oh! It's like that addition to third generation AD&D with Ghostscape or something. I can't remember what it was.
RuneScape, I think.
No. They had a whole thing where you could play as a ghost character.
Oh, okay. I never heard that one.
Yeah. Anyway.
Now you'll see here this mountain here. We have Calk Asian mountains.
Right.
The Hoarder Hole Caves.
Uh-huh.
We still need names for this waterfall here and some of these smaller mountains. All right, and you'll see here we don't have a name for this jungle forest thing.
That waterfall flows down into a crevasse called the Not My Fault.
Ah, yes.
Write that down.
How fitting. Not my fault. I write that down.
Yeah. The waterfall flows into the Not My Fault. Yeah. It's like the San Andreas Fault, but with more tears.
Of course. You always got to have more tears. Now, you'll see how, the road to nowhere goes around the entire island.
Yeah.
We get up here to the city of Meow Paws with the outskirts.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some more titles, some more stuff can be added here. Now, of course, this is the chef's kiss here. Brown Eye Island in the middle of Lake Dark Regret. This is the pier you go to when you fucked up.
Yeah.
I need to name this ship that goes back and forth. But you wind up going to Mauschwitz jail.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes, and right
I
over
just
here.
thought of the waterfall's name.
What?
Incontinence Falls.
Uh-huh.
Because like after 50, they start with the whole incontinence thing.
Uh-huh.
And it depends everywhere.
Depends.
Yeah, nope. No man wants that.
Okay.
Incontinence Falls flows into the Not My Fault. Yeah.
All right. And then here you have the Last Stop Cemetery.
Mm.
All right. So as we go along in the show, we are going to see more maps of other things.
It's like a choose your own adventure. Remember those?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we might have, during the show, we might have emergencies that take place on Boxwine and Catland, and they will have to be, of course.
We could do that, and we could actually do a choose your own adventure segment where we put up a poll on the show before.
Yes.
And the audience gets to tell us where we're going in Boxwine and Catland next week.
Okay. Also, we're going to do another part of the show coming up here in a few minutes. We're going to show Enraged Women, and then we're going to rotate the Wheels of Woe.
Where are you going to get videos of enraged women? There's only a couple 100,000 of them out there.
I know. Hang on. Let's see. I got to
point out that Bullshito's a little too in character. He's been sitting there silently like a monk the whole time.
Well, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of new.
It's his first show, man.
Would you like little?
There we go. That's better. Yeah. That's much better.
It's very zen in here.
It is. It's excellent.
I like it.
It's new.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to reset up the green room. It'll take a few minutes, but we'll be right back. Take it away, Steve.
Take which thing away?
Take my snooze my camera and his camera in the green room, and we'll reset it, and then I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So here we are again. I got a couple of videos I'm going to play here for you guys too that are going to be freaking absolutely fucking brutal. But we are resetting the green room. We have an actual green room we built. One of the rooms in Pop's lair is now entirely a green room, which is sort of handy. It gives us the ability to do a whole bunch of different things. So while they're doing that, I've got a backstage image. Pop is setting up the Wheel of Woe. I'm not exactly certain what he's written on them, but this should get interesting relatively quickly. Stand by. You know what we need? We need some like interim music for this. We need wait to suggest some videos maybe. This is totally unscripted. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what they're doing. This is completely off the cuff and flying by the skin of our ball sacks at this point. So, and yes, I've got my gay disc on the microphone just for this. I'm tempted to just turn on the stage just to, because there is fuckery afoot here. Fuck them.
And then after that, they'll cut off.
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
So I know what to do.
I'll be right back in here.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm going to turn it off so they don't know we did that. Sorry for the long, uncomfortable silence. As I just said, this is not a scripted portion of this show, and this is our first crack at this particular show. There's Pop. I've been trying to just kind of walk everybody through this, but as I explained to the crowd, we don't know what we're doing right now. This is brand new. We're just kind of pulling this straight out of our asses.
What everyone is seeing here is basically a full dress rehearsal in front of a crowd. We are building the SOP to how we want the show to work.
You are watching the theater fags rehearsing on the stage and moving the sets around. And this is all the drama queers.
All right, so play the first pissed off chick.
Oh, the first pissed off chick. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
Are we bringing Bullshido in?
Play the chick first, and then he's going to spin the wheels.
I will. Well, we need to have him on the. There we go. It's fantastic.
I'm here.
Oh my god!
Isn't that awesome?
Let's see. Let's go with this one here. I need to.
There we go.
Okay, the girl asked for first class seats but didn't pay. Ready? Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, be safe. You're the last one on the plane. I need you to get up and get off the darn plane. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? I'm waiting for my first class seat. There were 5 seats available. There's no reason why I can't have one.
Right, and now the whole plane is empty because you threw a tantrum about a seat that you didn't pay for. You don't just get to upgrade yourself.
I asked. I said, please.
Man, you're being unreasonable.
I'm not being unreasonable. There's 5 seats empty.
Right, and now there's 35 seats in your section alone because you had to evacuate the damn plane. You're going to get off this plane one way or the other. Let's not make this a physical thing.
No, it's not a physical thing. I'm saying I can now sit in any of these seats. So I can go sit in that seat and that seat.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Don't touch me!
Ma'am.
No!
Ma'am.
You don't get to touch me.
Ma'am,
You do not touch me.
I don't want you to sit down, but back off. We're not doing it.
You back off.
Am I going to have to?
You back off.
Am I going to have to arrest?
You
ma'am?
touched me first, and I didn't do
Ma'am,
anything. I'm defending myself.
Who are you yelling to? You got the whole plane empty. What are you?
No, someone here has to be a real cock 'cause it's not you.
Okay, so you're going to keep.
My God.
To who? Nobody.
I'm escalating this. You grabbed me,
Because,
sir.
ma'am, if you're not going to get off this plane, I have to escort you off the plane. I didn't want to make it about that, but
I'm
you
not
want to.
getting off this plane. I'm going to take my seat in the first class like I wanted the whole time, and then we're going to go and we're going to get on. Do not touch me.
Ma'am, I'm going to.
Do not touch me.
Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am. please
You
calm down.
cannot touch me.
Ma'am, calm down.
You calm down.
Calm
You grabby hands. You calm down.
I had an opportunity to try to get you to calm down. I thought.
No, I was calm, and then you
ma'am,
grabbed me.
ma'am,
Unconsensually.
are we gonna have,
Don't
ma'am,
you grab
slowly? Don't you? I don't know, ma'am. Do you have any weapons on your person?
I don't have it. You know, my nails are my weapons. You grab me again, I'm going to scratch you. Scratch you.
Ma'am,
I'm so glad we let this play.
Scratch you. Good.
Yeah.
Ma'am, 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 ma'am. All right, we got ma'am. Let go, ma'am.
Oh, that was good.
All right, Bushido, spin the white wheel first.
Ah, Sensei Bushido will now spin the white wheel.
Oh God. What happens now?
We're on 3. Stand by. Stand by.
We're on 3.
Okay.
Here we go. Share. So number 3 is during menstrual cycle. So that's the background of what's going on here. Can you put that up? Steve, did you get knocked out? You knocked yourself out. All right. So let's remove her. And can you see that?
Yeah.
All right. So we're at number 3 here. So we've got so she's having her period. She's on it. All right. So that is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll stop sharing that.
I had to mute my mic and remove myself from the screen so you guys wouldn't hear me screaming, "What the fuck?"
All right. So hang on. Did we screw something up?
No. Oh, you touched something.
I did. I touched something and it's not.
What'd you
good.
touch?
I fucked up. So hang on.
Why'd you do it?
Put that back. What are you trying to do?
Touch stuff. I fucked it up. All right. Good. Wait. So we have. All right. So if you look in the middle of these, you'll see reasons and vagina of these 2 other wheels.
Yeah.
They both have a penis on there. So Bullshido, please spin the 2 wheels.
Oh, let's see what we get. The vagina one stopped on 5.
5.
Reasons.
And the other one keeps going.
Oh, look, the reason one is just going around and around and around. That's somehow predictable.
What are we at?
Oh, lucky 11.
11. Number 11. All right, let's go. Let's share these screens. That's a whiteboard. Okay, and then we have. All right, let's share this particular one. Present. Share screen. All right, so we're doing wheel number 2. Share. All right, can you see that? There we go. That's number 5. Number 5 is no dick. So she's on her period, and she's got no dick. Or she's had no dick, sorry.
I'm guessing she hasn't had any for a long.
Yes, and then we're going to do...
That is an overly medicated individual.
The next wheel, number 1, is... That was number 11.
Yep.
Overwhelmed.
She's she'd be overwhelmed by anything, pretty much. She's one of those can't handle any pressure at all types.
Correct.
And if she gets any pressure, she just, well, as we saw, has a full... We got to make a cut of that. I will scratch you. I want that as like a thing.
All right. So this is our people watching kind of thing. So we saw her flip out, and we have the 3 variables of why she's messed up. Now, number 1,
she's probably menstrual.
This is me. She's obviously on her period. Thus, she's suffering from no dick.
So she's got probably some depression going on and other stuff like that.
I have to object. I object. I don't think that one gets any dick at all.
Okay, now
Because
you're going to object on what grounds?
But the grounds is the marquee. She's got the marquee. I'm talking about, you see the girl across the bar. She's cute. I'm going to go talk to her. You get within 5 feet, and the marquee is scrolling across the forehead.
Yeah.
Warning, crazy, do not approach. Warning, crazy, do not approach.
Okay. All right. Now, Bullshito, what do you think?
Well, we all know those ladies.
Sounds like you know more than one.
We've all ran into them before.
Yeah.
Didn't you have similar issues with your baby mama?
Oh, that was fun times.
All right. All right. So play the second angered woman.
Second angered woman.
Yes.
Coming up. Adding to a stage. Are you ready for this one? You ready?
Yes.
No, you're not.
I've had my husband blocked on TikTok for years because, like I've said before, my activity on the internet is none of his business.
What?
Recently, I was feeling kind, so I unblocked him. And at first, his intrusion into my internet life started slow. It was him liking my videos. It was him sending me things. It was fine. I didn't love it, but it was fine.
Oh, my snobby sister in Christ!
We were chatting this morning, and he just casually looks at me and he goes, I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster.
Please don't explain who that is. My ears are pure.
None of his business. I didn't know what to say. I just got red in the face and was like, I fumbled.
Yeah, how dare you mention Girthmaster, dude. Oh, and don't even think about bringing up Thicky Longstocking.
This is my private space. This is my
What is that?
Horrible. How did he even know that?
Oh, you're making me irritable. I'm feeling crabby.
So he's about to get blocked. Master. Love you.
Yeah, I'm just going to pretend you're a person who doesn't exist. So.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, Bullshito. Spin the white wheel. Let's see what we get. What's wrong with this one?
Master.
Oh, so sorry.
9.
9. Oh.
All right. And do the 2 other wheels.
Here we go. And then here we go. Oh, that one spins for a long time.
That's what she said.
What's the number on that one?
6 on the vagina wheel.
On the vagina wheel? Okay.
And reasons always goes for a long time.
Wow. I mean, this makes sense somehow that wheel would just keep going around and around and around.
Lucky number 13.
13. All right. So let's see what those values are. Oh! All right.
Oh.
Share screen. Let's see. White wheel goes first. Sharing. White wheel was number 9. So that's a must be right.
Wait, we're not seeing that one there. Hang on.
Stand by.
Okay.
Can you share? There it is.
There.
Yeah. Number 9 must be right. Let me write that down.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense there, actually.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's look up number 6. Let's see. Where's
Wheels of Torture? No.
All right. Can you see that one? Number 6 on this one.
Feels sick.
Feels sick. Okay.
I'm thinking in this case, we're talking in the mental department.
Yes. I mean, sickness is sickness.
Sickness
All right.
is
Now we're going
sickness.
to go to the next one.
Don't judge her. Who are
That's
you
right.
to judge her?
And this one's 13. General bitch.
Yeah, no, that's legitimate.
All right. so we can stop sharing that one.
Oh my God.
All right, let me do the call out. All right, so this is the new Redonkulas show, and we've been demonetized up until this point beyond all rhyme and reason. So any little bit you send in for super chats goes a long way. Also, if you have a clip, it could be on Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok of a woman just going absolute berserk. You can send it in as long as there's no background music on there with a super chat, and we'll try to either do it this show or we'll put it in the hopper for future shows, because there's no shortage of women out there becoming unfucking glued, and it is absolute comedy gold. And look, the world's collapsing as it is because the population is below replacement rates, and nobody's getting married. So we might as well just enjoy it and ride it in, man. This shit's hilarious. All right.
We talked about that on Tuesday with the population replacement. All we need to do is get rid of the plague-infested rats.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, the third and final angry woman here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is a good one. Hang on.
I do not feel bad for the stupid people here in America, because you know what? I lack empathy for them because they lack empathy for me. They lack empathy for my friends.
Sounds like a deportation
for
underway.
all the people that are being affected.
Sounds highly intelligent.
Administration. And why do they always say anytime you try to say something to them, like, "Oh, isn't it crazy that this and this and this is happening?" Like, that just blows my fucking mind. And their answer is always like, "Wow, how do you know that?"
So many levels of
Like,
crazy.
fucking read. What do you mean? The fact that there's so many fucking stupid people,
What's on her head?
and it's only gonna get worse with the defunding. Okay, it's only gonna get fucking worse. Ugh. I do not.
All right. All right. Hang on, Bullshito. Hang on. Let's remove her. All right. All right, Bullshito. Spin the white wheel.
One more time. Oh.
What are we at? 12?
Let me see.
It's 12.
Oh, yes.
All right. All right.
I cautioned him to wear underwear for this, by the way.
Yes.
Are you ready to spin the next wheel?
I am. Spin that more.
Huh?
Spin it harder. There it is.
That's what she said.
There we go. What is that one?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Oh.
This is going to take a while.
It's going to take a. By the way, my wife is in the background looking at all of your spelling errors, going, "Oh my fucking God!"
I don't care.
That's fine.
Oh, number 10.
Number 10. You number 10, GI.
Number 10.
All right. Let's check the whiteboard. All right. Share screen. Stand by. The white wheel. Share. That was number 12. So that's a PTSD, complex PTSD.
Yeah. No, that fits. Yeah. Look at this is starting to get accurate.
What I tell you, man?
Yeah. No, we're getting somewhere here.
Wheel number 2. Hang on. It's
Ancient wheel. Very good.
number 7. Headache. Okay.
That explains the thing on her head.
Uh-huh.
What's a head ack?
I don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go to the last one. This is number 10. Never settle.
Never.
All right.
It's all your
So I am thinking now she's in that bed all upset because she has
some type of complex PTSD, and she's exhausted.
Oh,
And then
that's obvious.
And her exhaustion is giving her a headache. And she's all alone in her bed because she refuses to settle, which I call overpickiitis. And that's how you wind up in box wine and Catland.
I think she's going to wind up in Los Box Vino El Gato land from the way she's talking. I smell a deportation on the rocks.
What do you think, Bullshito?
I must see.
No, stay away from that spicy Latina thing, man.
Yeah.
That's nothing but bad news.
Hola.
All right, there. What about you, Metal Dwarf? What do you think?
What about you? I just said it. I just told you what I think. Pop had a glitch. There was a glitch there. I could see it. If you looked carefully, you could see the blue screen of death behind the eyes. It like flashed.
It just is what it is.
We need to find, if you find videos, those of you out there in viewer land, if you find videos like this, please send them, run them through the wheels of woe.
So, yeah, I'm just checking the comments here.
Oh, yeah, let me have a look on the rumbly tumblies. How fast you plan at space?
Comedy gold, man.
The wheel.
Gold. All right. So
Somebody's discussing building a car.
All right. So that's what we have planned for I believe that's everything for the green room that I had planned. And it worked out pretty good. What do you think? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments if you like the green room stuff. I personally love the Wheels of Woe because it's very close to like people watching, which I used to do heavily as a child. Me and Eric used to do it at the A&P. We sit there on our big wheels.
Great sport.
And we come up these crazy narrations for people walking out there. We didn't know them from Adam or Eve. When we just sat there for hours. We did the same thing at the Oakland Mall. Me and my buddy Pete back in the day.
Paging Billy Von Baum. Paging Billy Von Baum. We're going to need a Pop and Bullshito on big wheels talking about people video with like 5-year-old bodies, but Pop and Bullshito heads on big wheels talking about people.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
I like it.
All right. So just pull the 2 cameras. We'll get everything set up. We'll move them to the other.
What? All right. There we go. All right, Bullshito. I don't know what's going on. None of this is scripted or rehearsed at this point in time. You are watching the live dress rehearsal of new Redonkulas. Blake, our 18th level wizard, has moved on to do better things with his time, I would imagine. But he was the master of all of this, so we have to learn a lot of this stuff on the fly ourselves. And then you're stuck watching us doing that. So I just don't know what to. Let's bring Pop back in here. What happened this time?
Nothing.
Right,
there he is.
Stand by. There we go.
All right, we got him. We got him at the desk.
Hey, you got to get a light in that room.
Oh, we will. We'll take care of it. Now, but here's the thing. I had everything set up.
Mm-hmm.
I tested everything 3 or 4 times.
Sure.
Luckily, Bullshito showed up early. And I'd like, we should set everything up and see what's going on.
You should have seen all the swearing when I first came in before the show started.
I literally, the other computer quit working. I rebooted it and it started doing the Windows update thing. And I couldn't get any of the sound to work. Nobody could hear anything. The streamer would crash after like 90 seconds. And I rebooted or I restarted that program 4 or 5 times before I restarted the computer.
If I had a nickel for every fuck that was uttered, I could have bought a Bitcoin at current price.
Fucking comedy gold, man.
Comedy gold. All right, Steve, do you have those stories, women behaving badly? Let's cover a couple of those.
The women behaving, which ones are you talking about?
It was in that master email I sent you.
No.
Shall I? All right, you don't got them? All right,
Hang on.
by.
Okay, bring them up.
I will find them. Stand by.
You never sent me the login for that.
No. I'm talking about I sent you some. Hang on a minute. Where is it?
Okay. Everybody back to your starting positions. Let's run through the scene again.
One more time.
Get it right, faggots.
Where is it? All right. So I sent out the master email, and there was 3 links in there for stories for women behaving badly. Again, we didn't have enough time to rehearse this, so you got to bear with us.
Yeah, it is totally a dress rehearsal. This is the dance scene with freaking Dom DeLuise in Blazing Saddles where the cowboys run into the musical number and the fags all kick their asses.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Jimmy, test link.
They shot Jimmy. Get him, girls.
Where are you? Who's
Alex Trebek, where are you when we need you?
I know. I'm trying to find it. God damn it.
What is?
Stop being dicks, man. Wheels of Woe comedy show Thursday. Is that it? There it is. All right. So I will send you the links right now.
You will unfuck yourselves, you grabastic pieces of whale shit. Let's see.
Okay. Hang on.
Thumbnail Wheels of Woe.
All right. Let's see. Command C.
Very interesting.
What?
Are you talking about these Facebook links?
No. Command V.
You're not talking about the Facebook links.
Command V. All right. I'm sending them to you right now to your email.
Why?
Because you should have had these open already. I did. Okay. I need to correct myself. I did not brief you properly. It's my fault. So there we go. Did you get them?
Stand by. Stand by to stand by.
There's one
it's
from,
like, why are we watching this guy? What's wrong with him? Okay.
Because we're fucking crazy, man.
There you go. Hold up. Stand by. We are adjusting and unfucking.
And dress rehearsal. This is a dress rehearsal.
Unfucking in progress.
It will get better
Standing
as
by.
we get used to it.
It will definitely get better. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with Marion stepmom arrested for having sex with teen stepson.
Okay. What could go wrong here? Oh, she's wearing.
I mean, in
my
fairness, we know why this happened.
Look at those tattoos.
Yeah.
She looks very stable.
That I believe that right there is what we refer to as a skankopotamus.
A skink. Yeah, bring your microphone a little closer to your face there.
That better?
Bullshito. No, bullshito.
Bullshito, not me. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Look, I mean, first of all, how many times have I said this? Tattoos equals temporary twat. T equals TT, and not the good titties. I'm just saying. All right. So when you hear about this woman making rational decisions about her stepson, now you understand it. All right, let's get through this.
A 34-year-old stepmother from Marion County has been arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior after her husband allegedly walked in on her having sex with his teenage son. On Tuesday, the Marion County Sheriff Office received an anonymous tip alleging that a woman identified as Alexis Von Yates, she even sounds like a fucking porn star, has engaged in unlawful sexual activity with her husband's biological son, who's referred to as the victim. Okay, first of all, right off the bat, I'm hitting the pause button. Teenage boy reasonably attractive older woman. Okay, it's right in the opening theme block from this show. At that age, we're a walking hard-on looking for a hole.
That's absolutely correct.
Okay, so I'm going to go with, I mean, what she did was wrong, yes, but the boy could hardly be described as a victim because she probably went, titty, and he probably went, okay.
Yep. But then but the language referred to as the victim.
Yes.
Either you are or you are not.
It's not a victim. What she did was wrong, but the boy was not a victim. A month later, on Friday, the victim was interviewed by a specialist at a local child advocacy center. During that interview, the victim stated he was visiting his father in Marion County while on summer vacation. According to the report, the victims advised that he had sex with his stepmother during this vacation, and it allegedly occurred while his father was at work. This is the Stifler scenario.
Yes.
This is just straight up the Stifler scenario.
Hang on a minute. What were you saying, Bullshito?
I said that's a summer vacation he'll always remember.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, this is Stacy's mom. Sort of.
Yes.
If Stacy's mom was a meth-addled B grade.
I cannot believe how many tattoos she has.
On the day of the incident, the victim advised that the alleged sexual encounter with Yates occurred at around 1 a.m. several hours. What was the dad doing working at 1 a.m.? Several hours after the other children in the household had gone to bed. There were other kids in the house. God. The victim stated he was watching a horror movie with Yates when they became bored and she allegedly began talking about being horny.
Uh-oh.
This is just like, this is freaking American Pie, or pick your teenage movie where the boy gets to bang somebody's mom.
Correct.
This is a script for that. Somebody write the fucking movie here. According to the victim's statement, Yates had been making sexual jokes around the victim for approximately a week leading up to the incident, including numerous alleged comments about being sexually aroused. At the time of the incident, the victim stated that he was infatuated with Yates, and he asked her if she wanted to cuddle. On the couch, the victim described how the interaction soon escalated into kissing, and Yates allegedly told him that she wished he was 18 years old. Did she do that with any consonants is what I want to know, because all I'm hearing here is vowels.
Yep. The all-vowel opera hour as she's getting her tonsils dislocated.
The victim then described the alleged sexual encounter with Yates in graphic detail, which came to an end when his biological father entered the home. The victim proceeded to run into another room, and his father confronted Yates while she was naked on the couch.
All right, we don't have to read the whole thing, but yeah.
But it reads like a movie. This is a movie script. How is this actual headline?
Well, first of all,
this is all of those early 90s teenage bangs mom Stifler movies.
Well, most of the guys who watch this also watched Better Bachelor, and he did a really good episode on this. But it was just so shocking I had to mention it here. I don't like to steal anyone else's thunder. That's not my deal. But this was just, once I saw the picture of the tattoos, I'm like, I have to talk about this. I can't pass this up.
This is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay, let's hit the next one. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment here. Psychotic crack. Hey!
What's up, you bastards?
Jimmy's in the room.
Jimmy!
Hey, somebody who knows how to run the buttons. Thank God for that. Psychotic crack led women to kill stepson, defense says. A Colorado woman knew what she was doing when she stabbed her young stepson 18 times and then shot him in the head before driving across the country to dump a suitcase with his remains over a bridge in the Florida Panhandle. Wow, lady! A prosecutor told jurors Monday at the start of the trial. Authorities allege that Letitia Stock killed 11-year-old Gannon Stock in his bedroom a few hours before reporting him missing on January 27th while his father was on a National Guard deployment.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Dude,
that's why
we need to
one in here. That's why I put this one in here.
We need to actually find this guy.
Yeah.
We need to actually somebody try and find National Guardsman Stock for us. They have suggested she was unhappy in the marriage and resentful of being treated like an unpaid babysitter.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
This is our worst nightmare. This is why second-class citizen and Redonkulas exists right here.
Correct.
She was unhappy in her marriage and resentful of being treated like an unpaid babysitter.
Yep.
Attorneys for Stock, who has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, countered that by claiming she suffered a major psychotic crack as a result of childhood trauma when she killed Gannon. The dueling narratives for why Stock carried out the crime came during opening statements in Colorado Springs for a trial expected to last several weeks. Jesus Christ.
Yep. That's why we do what we do, man.
This is a textbook example of why we do what we do and the shit that we go through.
And they're probably going to go easy on her, too.
Stock also lied to investigators various times, trying to hamper the investigation, Ellen said, changing their accounts of what happened to Gannon. She claimed 2 different men had raped her and then abducted Gannon, and then one of those men then later claimed that one of those men had taken Gannon after he hurt himself in a bike crash. She's just like, this isn't funny, dude.
No.
This one's not funny.
But the thing is this is part of the woman behaving badly.
It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy, Bullshito?
It's quite crazy.
Yeah. There's no excuse for this.
No.
Stock was also accused of trying to escape from jail after her arrest. According to court documents, she asked a fellow inmate to help her get out, explaining that she planned to use a broomstick handle to break the window in her cell, and she had already measured herself to make sure that she could fit through. This one is upsetting as hell, dude.
Yeah.
This was really crazy.
Yep.
The terrifying part is she looks like a girl named Mira that I used to know who died a bunch of years back.
I mean, she's a mid. She's like a 4 or 5 tops.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. But yeah, this gentleman. I mean, it is what it is. This is the women behaving badly segment. I think we have one more story. Is there one more left? There's 2 more? All right.
2, I'm saving the best for last.
Okay.
Because as bad, as dark as that one was, the last one is just absolutely over the top. What the fuck? So, I removed it from the stage because I are an idiot. Mother allegedly held stepson captive for 20 years before he lit fire to escape. Something out of a horror movie. He lit a fire knowing very well that he could die, being locked in the room for 20 years. How the hell does this even happen?
I don't know.
A Connecticut woman was arrested this week after a man identified as her stepson told police he had started a house fire at the shared residence to escape decades of her alleged abuse. Kimberly Sullivan, 56, accused of holding her 32-year-old stepson captive since he was 11. Dude, she's tiny.
Yeah.
How possibly? That's some really serious Stockholm syndrome going on there.
First of all right, so 20 years. You figure in all of that time, he could not have actually got away.
That's what I'm thinking. She must have had him really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
What the really good psychopaths will really manipulate you and rip you to shreds and make you feel like you're helpless.
Yes.
You could be a giant. You could be like pro wrestler size. And if she's good at getting in your head, she's going to win.
I can't argue with you.
It took me 40 years to figure that out with my own mother. My mother's one of those. That's how I know this.
Well, yeah, my mother used to be somewhat like that as well, but
yeah,
it is what it is. My mother's screwed up.
The joke in our house is even Voldemort won't say my mother's name.
Wow. Wow.
The unwavering commitment ensured that justice is served and the perpetrator is held fully accountable for these horrific crimes. After the Waterbury Fire Department helped put the flames out in Sullivan's home, the 32-year-old told first responders that he intentionally set the fire in his upstairs room, stating, what the hell is wrong with me? I wanted my freedom. The alleged victim was not publicly identified. He's 32 years old. The facts of this case, quite frankly, the facts are something out of a horror movie, and that's without exaggeration.
Look
Sullivan
at that
was
face.
charged. Yeah, that's crazy going on. all day long.
Say that again, Bullshito.
Said she's a little crazy, huh?
Yeah,
Just to say the least.
I got you.
Sullivan was charged with assault in the first degree, kidnapping in the second degree, unlawful restraint in the first degree, cruelty to persons, and reckless endangerment in the first degree. After the alarming allegations from her stepson, authorities launched an investigation which found that the victim had held in captivity for 20 years, enduring prolonged abuse, starvation, severe neglect, and inhumane treatment.
Wow.
He lit a fire. This guy was so desperate that he lit a fire with hand sanitizer and some paper from a printer.
Well, I give him, props for creativity, but he should have done that 10 years earlier.
Wait a minute. He had access to a printer, which
Yes.
implies that he had access to the internet in some way.
Yeah.
She really
cooked his noodle.
Yeah, this guy was seriously cooked off.
Oh, my God.
This guy was seriously cooked
All right,
off.
so don't even finish that one.
I'm not going to finish that one. That's
We got the meat and potatoes of that one.
Yeah, we got the meat and potatoes. That's a seriously crazy one right there. That's like
20
the
years.
precursor to the Psycho movie.
20.
That
Hey.
32-year-old is now going to go hotel in Nevada, and girls are going to start disappearing.
Yeah, my buddy Eric, you couldn't keep him in the house.
Never.
He's just like, no, I'm out.
Time to get outside.
Yeah, I was never in the house either.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, when I was a kid, I used to cook my dinner on the porch with the Presto burger maker. And he would be eating at his dinner table with his father. And he'd be like, that guy's so lucky. Look at him. He's outside. He's free.
Oh, I used to hate sitting at the table eating dinner. I was like, Sean's so lucky. He's free out on the front porch in the yard eating his hamburger. I'm stuck in here with everybody at this table.
Not realizing that Sean was basically feral at that point.
Yeah. Well, for those of you that don't understand, I used to go by Sean as my middle name when I was a kid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've just known him so long. I call him Sean. Everyone else calls him whatever else.
Terrence or Pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Hit that last one.
This one's bad. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mother surprises her son with sex with porn star Bonnie Blue. The star posted a suggestive call to her followers on social networks to sleep with more than 1,000 women. A furious mother ordered her son to leave a long line of men waiting to have a quickie sex session with porn star Bonnie Blue. The awkward moment was caught on social media and shows this moment the young man sheepishly obeys, missing out on an opportunity that surely would have given him happiness for months.
No, it would not have. Is that the clip right there?
I think it is. No, that's Diddy. That's
Oh,
Diddy
that's
and Travis
Diddy.
Scott. That's something else. The video of this embarrassing moment for the young man was captured by TikTok influencer Bevo, who was interviewed some of the restless boys waiting in line just as he was filming, and the mother appeared to scold her son and throw him out of the store. Wait.
You can't hear it. You got to unmute it at the bottom. Oh, well. It's not coming through. The sound's not coming through.
Well,
Sound's not coming through?
No, don't worry about it. It does that.
That's okay. This is in South Africa. That's Afrikaans that they're speaking. So you wouldn't have been able to understand it very well anyway. As she walked through the crowd looking for her son, the angry woman asked where her son was, and somebody mocked her by replying bluntly, "He's coming." She then loudly scolded her son and told him that his behavior was unacceptable. Several men tried to calm the mother down to lower her voice and stop scolding her son, but she refused until her son left the place with her, heartbroken. I'm 19. I can do what I want, the young man tried to claim.
Yeah.
I've signed this consent form. However, he had to agree to his mother's demands and left empty-handed. Oh my God.
She probably did him a favor because you can catch some nasty shit from that. And this is in Africa.
Yeah.
It's AIDS Central.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And
this headline is deceiving because I thought that the mother had gone and rented Bonnie Blue for her son.
Yeah.
But she, in fact, was preventing her son from sleeping with Bonnie BD Blue balls.
Bonnie Blue balls.
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue waffle.
Yeah.
1,000 guys in a day.
What are you going to do, man? All right. Let's see if we can get
That's
anything
fucking
else.
savage.
Isn't it? That's fucking crazy. All right, so pull that one down and let's see if we.
Bonnie Blue.
All right, so we're gonna go through.
Bonnie. Her real name should be Bonnie Blue. Everybody.
Yeah. All
What
right.
are we doing now?
We're gonna share
I don't
another
know.
video.
Hey Jimmy, this has been chaotic from the moment we started.
It's all right.
Shocker.
Is that showing up? There
Yep.
it is.
Yeah.
All right, so all right, let's play this. Hang on. God damn it. I gotta get the volume going. Ah, you fucking whore.
You got to
Yeah.
unmute the actual video itself, you knucklehead.
Yeah, I know. That,
Lizzie, bring that here now.
Oh, these are great.
oh, come on. Hang
It's
on a minute.
frozen.
I don't know.
It's frozen.
It's getting all locked up. Somebody's fucking sending me shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
Hey Pop, you're a hot mess.
Hang
Unfuck
on.
yourself.
I know. It's,
See, this
it's
is what
locked up.
happens when we let him run anything,
I'm
Jimmy.
trying.
This is why one of us needs to be here.
Hang on. I think we've got. I've got too many windows open.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Going on.
I'm playing it on Facebook and then.
Uh-huh.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. All right. Hang on.
Oh
Gotta
god.
stop sharing it.
Back in the day, we've told this story before. I used to throw guys like Pop out of my skiff because he would touch things and stuff like this would happen. Literally,
Well, the thing
guy
is,
with, like,
I got too many.
guy
What?
with like 3 times my rank, he'd start touching shit and go, put that down, Sarge. Sir, I need you to not touch that.
Well,
Well, you can't talk to me that way, Sarge.
well, the
Sir,
thing is, I got it.
take your hands off of that or I'm throwing you out of my fucking
All right.
skiff.
All right, but here's the deal. All right, I'm
Yeah.
using Facebook. All right,
Yeah.
so I got a lot of tabs open.
Right.
And somebody fucking sent me a fucking message that
Yeah.
popped up
Uh-huh.
across every fucking tab.
Yeah.
And now I have to go and undo it.
What the
What
hell?
the hell?
It's fucking annoying me.
Facebook is the herpetogonosyphilis of social media.
I know, but the reels are hilarious.
That's yeah, that's fine. But
All right, so what I'm going to have to probably do is in the future, I'm going to have to spread. I'm going to have to spread the load across several computers. I can't just run it all on one.
Phrasing.
That's what she
That
said.
might help.
Stand by.
Apparently, we're
Holding.
getting some messages here that we're hearing bullshito a little too low there. So I'm adjusting some mic settings here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bushido doesn't really speak loud. This is his first show. He'll get better.
It's okay. I'm here.
All
Can
right.
you hear me better, people?
we've got echo across the mics too.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Hang on. We'll figure some stuff out
They're
here.
they're sitting within 10 feet of each other.
No, it that shouldn't be doing it.
Nope. But it is.
Hmm. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's go back here and see if I could share any more of these. God damn it. All right, so hopefully we don't get any more messages that screw me up.
Still got a little echo.
God damn it.
It's all right. It's like I'm in a cave.
All right.
Meanwhile, while Pop's fucking around, Pop, don't touch anything.
Okay.
Do not touch anything. Stand by. Okay, here
Standing
we
by.
go.
Echo is gone.
Yep. This is where we are right now.
Yep.
You got to get the point.
Yeah. They're freaking out.
They're losing their fucking minds. Let's see if I can get. This
get any
is
more of these working?
parody. I think I can get the parody of The View going here. We'll share this tab instead. I don't like that I can't see.
You got to hit the. You got to hit. Yeah.
No, I know, but how do I start it over again?
Comments.
So, what would happen if Trump did get reelected? Well, it would be the end of the world as we know it. You mean we wouldn't have high gas prices anymore? No. It's all Trump's fault. So here will we? Yeah? What would happen if Trump was reelected? Oh, don't even say that or it'll come true.
Okay, I just farted. Can anybody smell it?
So.
Oh my God.
That was one of the funnier
Where did
ones.
you get this?
What are you saying?
This shit.
I found it on Facebook, man. I was going through the reels. I spent like a half a day doing this day before yesterday. You got the next one, or you want me to pull one up?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Can you get one up? Can you get it up, Pop?
That's what she said.
Oh, hey. All right, now this next one here, this is a anti-abortion one, but there's no death involved. It's showing a nervous system of a child being printed. Look at that. That's the nervous system. Oh, God damn it. What is wrong with me?
Son of a bitch.
There it is.
This,
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, is why Jimmy, the button-pushing monkey, and I exist.
That's right. I'm what do you want?
If Pop tried to do this by himself, it would just be a lot of crying, which I suppose in its way would be funny.
Yeah. But the thing is you're watching in real time as a spinal cord is being grown inside a uterus.
That's insane.
Isn't that insane?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do now.
China is apparently producing wet networks now using human material.
Yeah, before you know it, we're going to have Cylons.
I know. As long as they're hot.
I did see one video earlier this week that apparently they made a lab-grown cerebral cortex and they put it into a robot.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's fucking scary, man.
Yeah.
Chick gets weird.
Let's see. We've got another one in here. Hang on.
And all of your iPhones in your house. I could plug that thing into this power brick over here and just start dropping people off the network.
If they're connected to the Wi-Fi.
If they're connected to the Wi-Fi. But for example, with Ring cameras, they, other than I think some new ones, but most of the Ring cameras that exist rely on Wi-Fi solely. So if, for example, I walk up to your house and I de-authenticate, which is what that thing does, your Ring doorbell or your Ring cameras, there is no evidence I ever was at your house, and there's no local storage on that device that will have a recording of me being at your house. So just that little thing alone right there would make me essentially a ghost when it came to your cameras. That's just one.
So you turn off everyone's cameras theoretically, and you wouldn't be caught.
Yeah, with if they're Wi-Fi cameras, yeah. And then the Ponagachi, I made a video on this. It does essentially the same thing where it de-authenticates all Wi-Fi devices at the same time. It tries to.
I need one of these.
It looks like a Tamagotchi.
What were you saying?
I said I need one of these.
I know, but the reason I put this one on here, because we are going to see more of this crazy technology, and it's getting to the point where somebody could walk by with, they have a certain scanner, and the little chips you have on all of your credit cards, they could clone them within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you have one of these things and you want to rob somebody's house and you case it out and you see that they have Wi-Fi cameras, get your hands on one of these and shut those cameras down. Because listen, when the economy gets, crazy and everything gets desperate, you're going to see crime. And these little gadgets are going to make it easier for them to do that.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but I feel we're going down the wrong dark rabbit hole here, and I think we need more butts.
Well, I don't have any butts.
Why don't you have any butts?
I'm not really good at that. Now, this next gadget you guys are going to love. Okay, hang on. Now, if you ever watch Star Wars,
you're
going to recognize this.
Okay.
Look at that shit.
It's crazy.
Oh, I want one of those.
Of a motorcycle. It runs on a 150cc hydrogen engine that powers your ride, clean and efficient. With built-in navigation and futuristic control, this isn't just a ride.
Stop.
New way to move.
Get the fuck out.
Robot.
I know. Isn't that cool?
What the fuck?
A robot that walks like a horse but moves with the power of Kawasaki. Corleo is a four-legged personal mobility vehicle that takes on rough terrain with ease.
No way.
Introduced in this year's Expo, its robotic legs mimic animal-like movement, while the swing arm gives it the handling of a motorcycle. It runs on a 150cc hydrogen.
All right.
This is it. This is my solution. For decades, I've been trying to figure out how to conquer the world from horseback.
I know.
This is
But
it.
isn't that
Dude, we
cool?
could conquer the world.
Yeah.
Who's with me? We just
I
start a
think
whole
we
new
have-
Mongol. We're going to ride cyber horse things.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Stand by. Let's see what we got here. This next
I
one. You're gonna
really,
love this.
really want one. What the fuck? I want one.
All right. Now, this is fucking cool as fuck, too. Hang
Oh, yeah.
It's like a big drone.
They named it the Jetson. That's beautiful.
I know. Isn't that cool?
That thing.
I wonder what its range is.
I don't know. It can't be that long, though. So I just thought that would be cool. All right. Now, this other one here. Let's see if we can get this up and running. Now, this is the one that you've all seen before in the 70s, 80s when the Star Wars came out. Okay, is that it? There it is. Boom.
Flights have been successful. The future is here. Meet
Oh,
the
yeah.
Air Bike, a real flying motorcycle.
Where
Built
the Ewoks.
Enter Tomasz Patan, this beast runs on jet power and can fly at speeds up to 200 kilometers per hour. Made with carbon fiber and 3D printed parts, it's 7 times lighter than a regular bike.
It's a
It
speeder bike.
As itself.
I know.
Gives you a full 360-degree view while flying. No wings, no rotors, just raw jet force. It's still a prototype, but test flights have been successful. The future is here. Meet the
You can't drive cars, let alone something like that.
We could
I
hunt
think-
Ewoks.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
I think you have something's going on with your computer. The microphone and everything on the actual laptop is activated. That's why we're getting
Oh, that might be the double. Yeah.
What do you got to do?
Just relax. There's nothing we can do about it now. All right, let's stop sharing this one.
Yeah. Oh, God, you could totally hunt Ewoks with that. I would have hunt Ewoks.
All right, so what you guys saw there is the segment for cool shit. And obviously we fucked that up. So we're going out of order.
I'm already getting emails from people in the crowd. Hey, here's that Wi-Fi to you, author.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll
Thanks,
very
guys.
quick that one. Let's see what this one is. All right, hang on. Let's see.
Dude, I want that speeder bike, though. And the horse. Definitely want the horse.
Yeah. These are asshole dogs.
We have an asshole dog. You gave the dog a bone that big.
7 years.
Oh, shit. That squeaky toy was a nice touch.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Just broke the TV.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God. We are so lucky our husky doesn't do shit like this.
Yeah, I
We
know.
have a retarded husky. You've met our retarded husky.
Oh yeah, of course I have.
Yeah.
He is retarded.
He is.
Let's see what we got here. Triple arrow 15. What is this? And we already caught that one. What's this one here? Oh, you're gonna love this one. Gives me flashbacks to Halo School. I never went to Halo School, but I did a walkthrough on
One
it.
school that I want to do.
I know. Check
That's
this out.
that's the one I really wanted. Yeah.
I have to turn the music off. It might be copywritten. But look at that shit.
It's crazy.
That's nuts. That looks like fun though. I would do that just for fun.
I'd vomit.
Here's the competition. Combination. Somebody robbed them while they were doing this.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Holy smoking Joe Frazier. Look at that.
Yeah. It's all fun and games until the power goes out and the fan stops and you take a 20-foot drop.
That's right, on your head.
You push the water and they move around.
Someone's gonna die.
I'm guessing that's a net underneath them. I would imagine it's some sort of absorbent.
Oh yeah, they have to
material.
have a net over the fans.
Yeah.
You don't want shredded people.
Well, look how they all like. I believe they got a gold medal for that or something.
Isn't
that cool?
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Nowhere near as cool as the speeder bike. I want to hunt Ewoks.
I
always
want-
hated the Ewoks.
I want the speeder bike too. I think.
Yub yub. Yeah.
That looks pretty fun.
All right, let's see what we got here. Turn this on.
Oh. Oh.
Keep my name out your mouth because I don't beef for free.
No.
God.
Oh yeah. I hope we get to this one. You guys will love that one. Oh yeah. Again, we're just trying to burn some time so you guys can relax. So no craziness goes on. We have to figure out how to do this, break it up so we can identify the differences between the Facebook pages. All right, this is fart to the face flyby. You're gonna love this one.
In-house drive-by.
Do not touch report me.
Stop filming me.
What is your problem? Do not touch report me.
He literally did a crop dusting.
Yeah, is that awesome?
That was so precise.
That was a drive-by.
That was so
Shit, we would
precise.
have done when we were younger, man.
You had to know you were going to fart, be able to hold the fart until the correct moment, execute the skateboard trick, not clip her in the head, release the fart at exactly the same time, and stick the landing.
Yes.
That's some skills. I got to give the guy props.
I know. That's why I put it on here, man. That shit's hilarious.
Caught the pink eye with a flyby.
Oh, God.
All right. Let's see what you got next here.
Oh.
You saw that one already.
Oh.
The best is the old cup.
Yeah.
You cup your fart and then give it to
Oh, All right, this one is going to really bother you. This woman has all of the cankles, yankles, shankles. She's got, the camel toe, fupa. She's got back tits. The whole thing.
It's a blurred image, and I'm already upset. What body shape is that?
All right, I had to throw that.
Body shape even? No,
it's all of them.
But then you got Pop here. I'd give her a 4.
No, that woman's a 2 or 2.5. That is just nasty.
Ninth ID Pop found himself in the back seat of a car with that.
Well, she is athletic, I guess, so we can always go with that. What are you going to do?
Definitely not
that.
All right. Let's see what this one is here. Hang on. Oh, this is the helicopter crash with no deaths. Now,
yeah, I've seen one of those, and the ass pucker factor. We had the helicopter auto rotate. We were going out to a training area, and the Black Hawk next to us, we were in one too, auto rotated, like right in front of us, and we're like, "Oh,
we're gonna die.
We're gonna die."
Check this one out though, because this is about $6 million worth of damage. Because each one of these is about 3 mil, 2.5 mil.
Yeah. Oh no! I can already see what's.
Oh, both of them totaled.
They touched. This is what happens when you touch tips, gentlemen.
That's right.
Never touch
Hey,
tips.
yeah. No, this is You're right, Jimmy.
Never touch tips.
Touch the tips.
Save that clip. This is why you never touch tips.
Don't ever
touch the tips. That's a graphic example right there of what happens when you touch tips.
All right, now this one, I had to put it on here because she's got bionic titties.
I beg your what?
Check this out.
What is that?
No. Do not hit play. It's too late.
Through my aches and pains. Some peanut butter, never have too much peanut butter.
Oh God.
Peanut butter. Bam. This toaster.
She's holding that on with the tip.
Bionic. She's got bionic clamp titties.
A leaf blower? Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God.
Time for another game of What's Underneath Terry's Shirt. This was highly requested. I'm a little bit scared and impressed that I can do this, but did you guys? 3 cast iron pans. Are you guys ready for another game of What's Underneath Terry's Shirt? I have plastic and pillows down in my kitchen, just for a hint. Okay.
Please.
Did you guys guess? Guess yet?
Do not show us.
Oh God. A jar of pickles.
Oh my God.
A jar of pickled okra, and a jar of pickled beans. Green beans. Thank you.
That I found around the house. I'm gonna see how much she can hold.
All right.
Wow.
Isn't that fucked up or what?
My camera's not frozen. I am. I was just horrified.
Listen, it is what it is. I mean, that's what I do. Is I go through them like, oh my God.
This is why I'm wearing the happy helmet. It's just for my own safety.
First time I saw that clip, I was like, wait a minute. She's holding that up with her titties.
Yeah.
She has bionic titty clamps.
I'm like, what is going on here?
Imagine what she could do to you if you made her angry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God, have you seen the videos of chicks smashing pop cans with their tits?
Yes. Yes, I have.
God. But that woman
blissfully
right
am
there,
ignorant of this.
you're lucky. But that woman right there, she's literally an RPG player in real life, because you never know where you stuff stuff in your inventory.
Yeah,
correct.
Well, there you go.
All right, so
I
if you
mean,
guys,
she could arguably conceal carry a fucking desert eagle.
yeah,
without
All
any
right,
problem at all.
this next video is they're going to show crop circles, and then they're going to do a 3D version of the crop circles. This is absolutely amazing. Nothing funny about this, but it is amazing. So let's get this rolling. Well, look at that. Isn't that shit cool or what?
The music is not copyrighted. I can tell you right now.
I know. I just want to make sure we don't fucking
Just
get jammed up.
We're not getting jammed up. That's crazy.
But look at that. There's no way people are making these with 2 boards and like 5 or 6 people in the middle of the night. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to go with fuck you.
I do the local crop fields here, the local crop circles. It's my hobby.
It's your hobby? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crappy.
Come on, I'm a dwarf. I can just walk through cornfields. Nobody's going to see me anyway.
All right. So this one here this one makes me a little nauseous.
This is bundegi. Wait. Okay, there are 2 foods that I will not eat. One of them is sea urchin roe, which tastes like wall paste with dog shit. And then the other one is this right here. This is called bundegi, and it is considered a delicacy street food in Korea. Go ahead, hit play.
Oh God. Hang on.
That's bundegi.
So, I think what we need to do.
Dude, this is gonna die.
What the? How?
Yeah.
It tastes like.
That's. I have eaten this.
Tastes like.
That's making me nauseous.
It's got the worm. Nice little.
I can't watch it.
This is bundegi. It is a Korean street food. I know exactly what this is. I've eaten one.
I can't. Hang on.
I will never.
Stop laughing.
I will never. Hey,
hang
Pop.
on.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop.
I got a button for that.
Dad, I'm scared.
The lump of vomit. I forgot about that one. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh.
I know exactly what that was.
All right. So I did a video on this next video that we're going to show. I did a video years ago called Diarrhea Mouth. And that's where your woman starts running off at the fucking mouth and expecting you to fight her battles. So she's basically writing a check with her mouth that she wants you to cash with your fucking body. But here we go.
Really? Watch as this male Karen gets into an argument with a MMA specialist.
I gotta do this, bro. I got to do. Listen, your woman's the one who hopped out the car. That's why I'm still.
No, because you're pulling in front of people like a piece of shit. Make me.
All right. So she's literally trying to pick a fight with this guy.
Yeah.
Make me. So, gentlemen, use this as a lesson. Bitches want to get you stitches.
Yeah.
Straight up.
About a year ago, wifey and I went out to the dairy where we go get milk, and there was a couple there who turned out to be like Ukrainian immigrants or something. And the woman was a real see you next Tuesday. She started mouthing off, and her husband was there, And I turned to him and I said, we don't need to be doing this. Why is this? She kept going, and I called him out. I said, "Why are he?" And he literally was running from me and hiding back in the milking room.
Milking room.
This is a dairy. This is a dairy with cows. There was a milking room. And he's hiding. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want this. No, I don't. And she just keeps coming at me. And my wife just finally was like, "Fuck you, you immigrant bitch. Fuck you."
All right. Now you're going to love this one here. We've shown this particular clip before, but it's so fitting. I'm just going to have to go with it. All right.
My hip is stuck.
No, your fat is stuck. You hear it beeping?
How is that? How is that a viable human being? How does that?
First of all, let's just be honest. That is the result of beauty at any size. There is
a whole lot of mac and cheese.
Yes. Yeah. But you'll see there, she was on a battery operated scooter. So she literally pulls into the parking lot, has them bring the scooter out to her vehicle. Then she rides the scooter into the store to get yet more calories, and then rides out to her vehicle. And she's got so many calories, she can't even ride through the door now. Does anyone see a problem with that?
I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Darren, one of my best buddies, God rest his soul, was getting that bad towards the end. So
yeah, but he was literally in an industrial chemical accident.
Yes, you're right.
He was in a freaking Toxic Avenger style accident.
Yes, but he did keep eating. He needed to stop.
I know, but at least there was a catalyst.
Yes.
That woman just ate her way there, period.
Correct. All right, this is going to be a good one here.
To think that you could do me wrong, not apologize, think that if you let time go by, you can hit me up and think you still got access to me. You got to be.
All right. Now, I put this one in here because women actually think this.
Yes.
This is part of their basic programmings. They will treat you like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And maybe you get pissed off, or you just ghost them, or she reads you the riot act and says, "Hey, I'm out of here."
Mm-hmm.
And then 5, 7, 10 years later, "Hey, what's up?" Like they think you're going to forget their stupidity. Am I wrong?
No.
I mean, I've got probably 1 or 2 slingbacks on my my Facebook pages and what have you, about a year to a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like genuine slingback attempts, and then I have the check-ins like, "Hey, what's up? I haven't talked to you forever."
That's why I dumped most of my social media.
I know, but I can't because of what I do.
I had a couple of slingback attempts years and years ago, and I just went, you know what? I'm done. I got rid of all that shit.
All right, let's see what this one is. Oh, this is awesome. This is the quintessential bigger sister. No. Mother Here.
Take the fucking bag. Oh, the kid threw a tantrum.
Yeah. And his little sister's like, "Fuck you, I'm out of here."
Got shit to go do, man. No pulling this, man. Let's get the fuck in the car.
Yeah, years ago when I was working as AGR in Southfield at the 414, I was going through the mall that was right there on Telegraph and 12 Mile. I don't remember the name of it. But I'm walking out to my car, and this woman has got like an 8-year-old son who is like, he would not get in the car. She's like, get in the car. He's like, and he's sitting with his arms crossed. And I'm walking by, full uniform, got my green beret, and I'm like, get in the goddamn car! And the kid like jumps in there. And his mother's like, thank you. And I'm like, I just keep walking by. You see the look on that kid's face. He's like, shit works, man.
You know what, though? You probably gave him clout at school. I had a soldier yell at me, a real live soldier in a uniform and everything.
All right, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to go through some super chats, all right?
Oh,
all
God.
Right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it?
This is a work in progress. Again, tonight is a dress rehearsal for those of you who may or may not have joined before we said that or after we said that.
It will get better.
You're watching the freaking theater fags do their first walkthrough of the performance.
All right, this is practical joke stuff, but this is actually pretty funny.
Oh no.
No. Such fake knife. You stabbed me!
You stabbed me!
You're never living that down, man.
You're never living that down. All right.
Diretso, boss. Asyan.
I'll take the fuck out!
I just kind of want to know how I feel like if I can do it too. Can
I love it.
Now, in the 80s, in high school, we used to play the assassination game. Do you remember that?
I remember that game, yeah.
I had one of those stage knives, and that was one of my kills.
Yeah.
I would walk up and just stab you with the stage knife.
All right, Jimmy, let's get through the super chats.
All right. Well, it's super chat time, so you know what that means.
Oh, don't care what you gotta say. Whatever it is, it's probably lame. If you want some advice and need some help, oh, how about you go F yourself? Go yourself, oh, F yourself.
I feel he could do a little better job with the straw hats, though.
Yeah.
Those are pretty outlandish.
It's AI, man. What are you going to do?
What
All right, so let us know. Let us know if you guys enjoy the new format. Again, it's a work in progress. We're gonna get this down to an SOP, and it'll be a lot more smoother. But I love the wheels of woe, man.
The wheels of woe. All right, we'll start over here on the U-Boops. We got 343 watching, 257. A little light in the viewers and a little light in the likes. Let's see over 300 before we sign off here tonight.
All right.
What do you say, gents? Let's see. First one here from Alex Patino over $2 says, I didn't see the cock of Gibraltar. Must be referencing the map of Botswana Cat Land.
Oh, yeah, the cock of Gibraltar. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Write that down.
The cock of Gibraltar.
Yeah.
That's the next one. We got Goat Milk with $5 Canadian says, imagine being a first-time viewer. There's a guy with the helmet, a monk, and a map depicting the Forest of Cocks like Legend of Zelda.
Welcome to the fucking regiment, brothers.
And then you have an evil button pushing monkey join in late.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
There you go. That's the Plains Warrior with another suggestion. Simp City.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Instead of Sim City.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sim City.
Let's see. Bovine here with $5 says, spin the wheel.
Okay. So the wheels are a step in the right direction. We know this.
Yeah.
I bought
All
some
right.
Boston baked beans today. They're one of my weaknesses. I will eat Boston baked beans.
All right.
Nothing wrong
Anyway.
with some baked beans, man. We got 11 Industrial Complex 009. That's a new name. Good to see you, good sir.
Yep.
$42 says, your books reveal you as a very knowledgeable man on the spiritual world despite your symbolic dyslexia. You know I have a special prayer for you. Can you have a prayer for me?
Send me an email, redonkulas12@gmail.com, and then we can probably work that out.
Yep, there you go. Got Carl Crump here with $2 says, like the happy helmet, does it make you happy?
I wear it for a reason, man. There's a reason I have to wear the happy helmet.
Happy joy.
Otherwise, Pop thought the other day, what were we doing? And I just started getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
I don't know.
I think we were on our way to Boffs.
Yeah, you get angry all the time.
Yeah, that's what the happy helmet's for.
Yeah.
There you go. And Sean St. George jumping in with $5 says, I hope the person that deleted her stepchild gets several botched IVXecution attempts.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
That was a bad one. I had to put, listen, we are going to have a segment on virtually all of these shows of women behaving badly. And we're not going to if they're long articles, we'll just read the gist. Well, you don't come here to have us read you whole articles. You come here to chill out because the world fucking sucks and laugh a little bit. And that's what we're doing.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Next one here. We got Ryan Langston with our first We're Not Worthy. He's dropping $99.99. Where's my button at? There's the button.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
That's awesome.
All right.
He's got a good story here. Says, Pop and Battle Dwarf, I just got
What?
100% PT from the VA after fighting for a good amount of years. To all veterans fighting the VA for their benefits, keep fighting. Also to Pop and the crew crew, keep up the good work, keeping us veterans sane and not giving up our air addiction.
That's what we're here
do,
for, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh, excuse me. And Ryan coming back again with $4.99 says the things that you wish you could unsee to many land whales around.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, unfortunately.
It's disgusting. See, 11 Industrial coming back with another $5 says eating a hungry man dinner and vodka in honor of the Jericho Files.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's always eating a hungry man dinner. Yeah.
Excellent.
Ending.
And let's see, last one here on YouTube. We got FMF Veteran for $10 says that was cool. More. Can I have some more?
Listen, we're going to be doing more. And then
there will be more.
If this is for the people of the regiment out there, this Sunday is going to be a paranormal pop video. All right.
Why do I not know about this?
Well, I do the Sunday supporter streams for the guys who are members.
Oh yeah.
But they get to see stuff ahead of time. I've put together quite the lineup of little video clips of the paranormal, and you guys are gonna love it.
Nice.
He's got some crazy ones too.
Just a quick update. We're at 280 likes over there on YouTube. I want to see 300 or else.
Yeah. And
do not make him push that button, please.
Well, the thing with today is I dropped the ball, and we didn't get the basically the show put together till like 4:00 p.m. And I only had like an hour and a half to get it out there on Facebook and stuff. Normally, I like to get a day ahead of time to try to get more viewers in, but hopefully the change in format will attract more people down the road.
Shit happens, man.
And just so you know, you're not getting away with it, Bolshevik.
Yep. Okay, where's my word? There it is.
I said it. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
Had to get one in.
There's one, and I'm sure someone else is going to request another two, so Beetledorf shows up. Let's see here. We're slowly creeping up there. 285 likes on YouTube. How are we doing over on Rumble? We got 515 eyeballs on there and 137 likes.
I know they're always light on the likes, man. Subscribe and hit the like button, you sons of bitches.
Well, it's better. It's best to be light in the likes instead of light in the loafers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's true.
Just saying. So, all right. What was our first super chat here? It comes from 68 Barracuda for $1. Says, I'm not seeing the University of Useless degrees and debt.
Huh. Well, I believe they have started collections for all of those people.
No. You've missed.
I missed
You've
something?
missed. Yes.
For the map of
Box Twine and Catland. Where is the University of Useless Degrees in Debt?
I think we could probably shorten it down to just the University of Uselessness.
No, it's the University of Useless Degrees in Debt. So it's University of UDD.
Okay. I totally missed that. Context, gentlemen.
I caught it right away.
I didn't. I'm a dyslexicist.
You are a little bit.
It's okay, Pop. We still love you. No homo. It's the next one here is come from Clip3188. Says, Pop, you said you wanted to do a game for supporter streams. Once you have had BW and CLD popped, it'd be interesting to have a D&D session where you and your party have to survive the BW and CL.
BW and CL.
That actually reminds me, I need to find this video clip from Instagram, but I can do that later and send it to you, Pop, because it's funnier than shit.
All right.
All right. Let me get on my right tab here. There we go. We got Fan I Am with $. Says, what about the cheap small shacks they lived in called the Horatio Hamlet?
Horatio Hamlets.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Oh God, Alucard, you sick, disgusting bastard!
That's nothing new.
He's got a way with words to try to make Pop puke. Says snotlack, vag pit of STDs.
Oh. All right.
The snotlack.
I love it. It's
nasty.
We could run
heaving guy.
We could run a D&D adventure into Boxwine and Catland where you have to go and find your dignity and get out alive.
Find your dignity and balls in Boxwine and Catland. Let's see. 68 Barracuda coming back says single mom, car rentals, and Section 8 housing parking lot.
Huh.
Yep. And Mando jumping in says, call a cat house the Alucard Alley.
Alucard Alley. Oh.
Just be careful
He's just trying to horn in.
just be careful where you step, because you might step in some snot and vaginal discharge and whatever disgusting things that he can come up with.
Snail trails.
Let's see. Raynard69 says, Dwarf, are you filming against a window curtain with the pole tails to the left? Or is your green screen just wrinkled? Also, do you have a reading list for McCarthy?
My green screen is just wrinkled. I didn't have time to clamp it down. I do not have a reading list for McCarthy, but I can come up with one. I've got enough material around here somewhere.
Why don't we do that?
I'll see what
There's
I can
a lot
do.
of guys are interested in that.
I'll come up with some reading lists for some stuff.
Yeah, you do have a lot of history fans that watch the show just to listen to you there, Battle Dwarf.
I may start doing short history pieces for the show.
History hit pieces.
History hit pieces.
I like that.
We could do that. Yeah. They would probably be pre-recorded and released like throughout the week or something.
Yeah, we can easily do that.
Yeah.
Sweet. There you go. There's an itch we can all scratch. And see, Fan I Am says he's got another idea. How about the Feminist Falls?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Feminist Falls. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. So we got Constantine 1987. That's a new name. Good to see you here, good sir. Says Battle Dwarf. I remember a few shows ago you talking about the Spartacus rebels being crucified on the Appian Way.
The Appian Way. The
Appian
Appian
Way. It's sad that no one mentions why the Po Valley in Sicilian Gaul is so fertile.
Oh, yeah. That's where they buried everybody.
Well, first of all, that was several thousand years ago.
No, it wasn't. It was 1,994 years ago, I think.
So we're going to round it up to 2,000. There you go.
That's fine.
All right, let's see here.
There's
here.
more there. The Po Valley had the Po Valley to the north in Italy saw a lot of fucking battles. And if you want to read about that, actually, Julius Caesar's your man.
There you go. Let's see. 68 Barracuda come back, says, "Do not touch me. You got the cootie juices on my dishes." Now she needs to be immortalized in another song.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that was a funny one. And all three of those were found by Steve, so I can't take credit in those.
I will scratch you.
There you go.
Somebody,
So we got Berserker Brad 1983 here says, replace one of the repeated conditions on the white wheel this year with this yeast infection.
Oh, yes.
You gonna bake some bread? Maybe make some home brewed beer with that.
That's actually yeast
Probably
infection.
Probably not.
Yeah, yeast infection.
Yeah, send us recommendations like that. Like we said at the beginning and throughout the show, this was a stage rehearsal. You're watching the theater nerds do their live stage rehearsal on camera. So send us suggestions. Shape the show. It's yours.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As long as I get to put more numbers on that board of guys saved from suicide.
That's right.
I'm cool.
That's why we're here. Yep.
Let's see, there we go. Now I got everything open. I forgot to open up the Gmail for the fucking cash apps, but I got that right.
I was telling my wife tonight, I'm like, God damn it, I got to do another night of shit with Pop. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, this is the only thing that I actually like doing because we fucking save lives. Period.
That's right.
We're here saving lives.
Damn right. And Susan McCarley, good to see you there, Suze, with $5 says, to the wheel of woe, the stories we can weave.
See, you're onto something. This is entirely Pop's idea, by the way.
Yeah.
The whole wheel of woe thing.
Yep.
That's a comedy gold, man.
It's all his doing.
Yep. 68 Barracuda, the wheel of woe. Read the super chats while the Bolsheviks are drinking off screen.
That's true.
Trust me, I've been drinking. I'm 4 beers down so far.
Bolcheto, are you aware of the whole Bolshevik thing?
No, sir.
That's 3, by the way.
Yes.
Yep. I almost clicked the wrong one again.
Bolsheviks.
No, don't say it.
Bolsheviks.
No, please stop.
Bolsheviks.
It's showtime. Bolsheviks, baby. Everyone drink.
All right.
Somebody, I can't remember who it was. He called himself out on the chat the other day, but one of the viewers started a drinking game where every time I mention Bolsheviks, you have to drink.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
And it can get really ugly.
Yeah.
It can. If you're not prepared, you can go through a 6-pack within an hour.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself.
Yep.
That's the moon on here. Idiot Grimlock. Idiot Grimlock here. He's got a Rumble link here for us. He says this is pretty much on point. It says, lady explains why men are not obsessing over women anymore.
Because you became boring. Because you became boring.
Well, there's no benefit.
Yeah.
I mean, the juice is not worth the squeeze anymore. It's
right.
Not putting up with it.
Nope. That's the next one. We got Red Comet 0079 with $10. Says apologies for the grins review. This young woman, please. Just checked. Didn't hear any music. Yes, I kind of know her. He also dropped a Rumble link there. Says how to properly sheathe and unsheathe a katana.
Yeah, don't show that one. Somebody probably got their thumb cut off.
Yeah, there's definitely some life juice spilled.
Yeah,
I would be assuming.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's Susan McCarley. She says Bullshito's mic's a little low. Like we said, we're just growing pains right now, so we'll get some stuff and things figured out for the next one.
No, we'll get him hooked up. He's a little on the soft spoken side. He's a little shy. We'll get him beyond that though. He'll be fine.
And we got Jerry Conway, aka MX Stilgar, coming in. Good to see you there, Jerry. Says, question. Just curious. I know Battle Dwarf and Pop served together, and that Bullshito and Pop have been friends since childhood. How did Jimmy Bones get connected with Pop?
He walked up on the floor of the casino at Vegas.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually before that. I was messaging. It was either you or Blake on Instagram after I found you guys' channel.
Yeah.
And just kept talking, kept chatting, and well, as they say, the rest is history.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything about this until like Blake sends me a text. Oh, by the way, there's some fan looking for you. I'm like, oh, okay. And he walks up, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I believe I called you Shaggy from the beginning.
Yep, Mizzy. Yep. It was Shaggy, then Evil Shaggy, and now I'm the evil hairless button pushing monkey.
Yeah.
It's all good.
There was
Everyone
an evolution.
is fucked with, including me.
That's right.
Bullshito,
your time will come. We just haven't figured out where to fuck with you yet. But we will find out.
We will find your weaknesses.
Yep. And Mando, he's coming in and says, since Jimbo is here, well, he's dropping the 3 unspoken words that we're supposed to not say, but we already did that one here. So you know what? How about some, of course, Dwarf and Nance, because it's our new favorite sitcom coming up.
In Bolsheviksville, where the sun shines bright, live Dwarf and Nance, what a charming sight. With Sandy the maid and Pop dropping by, and Hillary's antics that'll make you sigh. Oh, Dwarf and Nance, they've got it made, with laughter, love, and a living made. From morning toast to an evening dance, it's always a hoot with Dwarf and Nance.
I love that one. That is
The
great.
terrifying thing is the plausibility of that as a show.
Yeah, I know.
That's the worst part.
It's so funny.
Oh, God.
So funny. Let's see. Jerry Conway coming back says the Catholic Church has issued a warning to its clergy that any priest who complies with the new law requiring the reporting of child abuse confessions to authorities will be excommunicated. Thoughts?
That is some
I got to
fucked up
read
shit.
that first. No, I got to read that first. I've heard people say stuff like that, and then you read it, and it turns out that it's something completely different. Like the Texas law about you can't post political memes.
Yeah.
That turned out to be completely ass backwards and upside down.
So you're saying it was bullshito?
It was bullshito. We have a segment. Bullshito, your assignment is find stuff that's bullshito.
Yeah,
call it out.
All right.
He's good at it.
We can call it the Bullshito burrito.
No, that just sounds like something I want to make.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough. Let's see. Jumping back here. We got Mando jumping back says the National Guardsman's wife should have had the broom handle shoved up her snot pocket sideways.
Well, more than likely she's going to get a pass. She'll do some time, but it'll probably be like 10 years. If a dude did that, it's life.
Yeah. Fan I am jumping in next. Says, imagine Bonnie Blue, everybody, coming home from a day of work. Honey, I'm home. And she walks in like a bow-legged cowboy who's been riding a horse all day. She's been riding something all day, and I'm pretty sure she's probably dripping a few extra liquids too.
Okay, everybody knows about Pop's old whiteboard video, 500 Miles of Mr. Right. We're talking about a woman who achieved that not in her youth, but in a day.
Yeah, wow.
Do the Pop, you have to do the math.
Okay.
That's 1,000 cocks in a day.
1,000 cocks. But there's a time limit.
I know. Well, you're going to have to figure out the math.
Okay.
I think they each got like 90 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am pleased to say that I never actually looked into it myself, but it happened. There were so many references to it on the internet, you couldn't help but notice some of it.
The funny thing is, there is one phrase that Bonnie Blue and Pop has said. Oh God, it's in my eye. God. Oh man.
That Lord. Actually is a misattribution. The correct saying was, "Your pipe is in my eye," and that was actually me.
Yeah, that was a good story.
Oh, that's bad. Let's see. Mando coming back says, Dwarf, this is just proof Pop needs adult supervision. Too bad none of us are qualified, especially the button monkey. Yeah.
You're absolutely correct.
I'm just here to push.
The terrifying thing is Blake was in the room.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see. Mando coming back again says, since I don't think anyone else has called for it, Jimmy, show Bolshito the evidence that Pop and Hillary are closer than we thought. If that has been shown, take us to Bolsheviksville. Well, we've been to Bolsheviksville, but we haven't seen Pop and his main squeeze.
So good and tasty.
That's awesome.
Oh, you haven't seen anything, Bolshito. We've got like 4 or 5 videos of me.
There's a lot of horror.
There's other. Let's see. Mando coming back says the Robo Horse is one step away from the Basilisk War Droid. How hard would it be to add a quad 50?
Not hard at all, actually. You just got to make it bigger.
Honestly, I would put a Mark 19 on it. Just because I like the Mark 19.
Yeah, it's a good weapon system. It's a little clunky, but yeah, it is good.
But it's a fully automatic belt or drum fed grenade machine gun. Wow. And who doesn't need a grenade machine gun
that shoots
40 millimeter?
Yeah, it'll shoot 3,200 meters.
Yeah,
that's almost 2 miles.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
You're basically just lobbing a wave of grenades at somebody.
Just thump, 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 thump.
It's so satisfying.
It is.
Oh God. Bullshito, I hope you have a vomit bag at the ready, as well as you too, Pop. Because Alucard coming in. Snot pocket laced with pus, mixed together with vomit, zinc, and rotting flesh.
He always throws the zinc in there.
Chunky yeast-infected period blood with reddish-greenish brown pus, slimy, snotty goo leaking into your mouth.
Oh, you didn't need to add that last part, though.
Oh, yeah, that got me. Oh, all right. Enough of that.
What's with the zinc? Why is there always zinc involved?
It just makes it like it just like hooks.
When it adds a chalky texture to it, what?
It's horrible. This motherfucker always fucks with me. Like, God damn you! All right.
See, the bad thing is I have the chat in the pop-out window, so I can't actually look at your face. And I'm pretty sure it was horrible. It was disgusting.
It was not good.
Not good. Oh, Mando coming back says Ewoks are just hairy hobbits. Changed my mind.
True.
Well, they hobbits aren't cannibalistic, where Ewoks are.
What? How do you know Ewoks are cannibals?
Hang on, I misspoke. The Ewoks eat humans. So there you go.
Well, I mean,
they were going to eat the droids. What do you make of that?
I mean, if you watch the Family Guy episodes of the special Star Wars, the Ewoks are cannibals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there is one episode, there is one spot where the explosion happens. The Ewok shakes his buddy. His buddy doesn't wake up, so the Ewok just grabs his arm and takes a big old bite. So
who here remembers the Star Wars Thanksgiving special? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not that old. But let's see. We got Kira Ninja 00 here with $5. Says, hey, Battle Imp, look up Flipper Zero. It can hack protocols, access control systems, and other signal-controlled hardware.
All right. Well, first of all, send us links to this shit, and we'll add it to the show under the cool stuff
Oh,
segment.
already found it.
Yeah.
Already found it. And Jerry Conway coming back says, Dwarf ROTJ in 1983 was supposed to be on the Kashyyyk and the the Wookiee homeworld, but costs were too high to make a planet of Wookiees. That's why Lucas made Ewoks.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, Revenge of the Jedi. Sorry, it took me a second.
No, that's okay. No, I knew exactly what he was talking about. I'm the Star Wars geek who knows who Peter Mayhew and David Prowse and Kenny Baker and Anthony Daniels are, and that Ralph McQuarrie painted all of the set backdrops for the Star Wars movies.
Really?
I was that nerd.
Okay.
Let's see. This one I was silently laughing to myself because Suze McCarley drops in and says, holy shit, my geriatric saggy bags can barely hold up my pajama pants.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nice. And Mando, he's got a question for you, Dwarf. Says, do you do crop circles or crop dusting? Because there is a difference.
Well, yeah, I know.
The answer is yes.
I can neither confirm nor deny any such activity, nor can I condone any such activity should I become aware of it.
No matter what he does, he's still not as cool as the flyby fart bomb guy.
I'm not. It's true.
Oh, that was funnier and shit.
That's comedy gold right there.
That was absolutely comedy gold.
Let's see. Fan I Am coming in and says, ever heard of the bag of holding? Well, now introducing the boob of holding.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Billy Mays here with another outstanding product here. Are you tired of holding too much shit? Here we are introducing the boob of holding. It can hold anything from a plastic pot to a cast iron pan to hell, a fucking leaf blower.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
I like it. I like it. Good ad lib. Very good.
Let's see. Rule Man Live here with $5 says, what are you doing, Pop? Trying to crack my screen? These wildebeests are hideous.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny.
Yeah. Well, I did try to download a picture of that bitch on the scooter there, but it was I didn't have enough memory space.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alucard coming back. Thank God it's not another disgusting rant from him, but of course, I'm pretty sure he's got another one in the books. Says the Dogman calls. She wants Pop to sing and she wants the snoo. Bring tent and a beer. And then the tent starts rocking. Well, I've never had sex while I was camping, but I've heard it's fucking intense. Yes, I have said that joke before. It's one of my favorites. Sue me. But you know what? You know what? Since we haven't seen we're getting kind of tired of the Pop singing and whatnot. How about some singing Captain?
We did have a request for singing Pop. You guys are jackasses. Always want to watch the same shit over and over again. Pick new videos.
Look at me, I wanna be the captain of the sea.
About time.
The poop deck ain't for me. I'd rather steer us to debauchery.
Careful what you ask for, video guy. Careful what you ask for.
Like we said, everybody gets fucked within the regiment.
Yeah.
Bullshito's sitting there going,
horse horns.
Why am I here again?
Now he's what?
It's probably a good thing Bullshito is rather quiet and silent and soft spoken, because I'm pretty sure someone's gonna think of something to fuck with him too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a matter of time, dude.
Yeah.
It is just a matter of time.
A matter of time.
Bring it.
Let's see. Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster 3000, one of the best screen names ever, says, "Hey, tell Battle Dwarf he found himself a new girlfriend that was on the scooter." No, because Battle Dwarf doesn't like to cheat on his woman. You know,
No.
everybody knows Battle Dwarf and Pelosi is forever.
Dude.
That's good stuff.
No.
No, just no.
Just no.
I got you.
Yeah. And Mando jumping back says, "Pop, if this was NCOER, I would rate you as satisfactory tonight."
Thank you.
You still
you
need
got
to
3
work.
blocked. Yeah.
That's fine. I got 3 blocked all the time. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, well, and Mando also says that I still need some work, but you know what? That causes me
emotional damage.
I love that guy.
One of the best NCOERs I've ever got has the wording on it, "Courage under fire."
Outstanding.
What more needs to be said?
Yeah.
And
There you
that
go.
that NCOER is actually on the website. So it's part of my I had some people accuse me of stolen valor. I'm like, what the fuck? Let's put it all up on the website. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Suck a dick.
Next one. Let's roll through these.
All right. We got Professor Blake coming back, says, "Battle Dwarf, instead of calling your helmet the happy helmet, how about the special needs helmet?"
It's basically the same thing, man.
Yeah.
If you've seen the Ren and Stimpy episode, you know what's going on here.
Yep. Let's see. Mighty Mouse Malibu coming in and says, "Idea for Billy Von Baum and his AI excellence. Make a spoof of Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. Spin the wheel. Face the deal. Winning."
But with big
That's
wheels.
a really good one there, Bullshito. Spin the wheel, face the deal. I like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see.
I still want to see the big wheels.
There you go. It's got Michael 1981. That's a new name here. Good to see you there, good sir. Says, how about for the board game, the Karen Castle or Karen Cove, where the butt plug pirates hang out?
Oh no. Yeah.
There's got to be somewhere for the gay cruise to dock, man. I'm just saying.
All right. These are all, I'm not guaranteeing they'll be on the map at some point, but they are amusing.
There you go. Fan Am says, "It was me." Also, a suggestion. Each of you should bring a joke each Thursday or a clip of a joke. Biggest laugh is the winner.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
As Pop has said in a previous video, challenge accepted.
Well, and another thing, you guys can send in jokes with the super chat. You send like $5 with a joke, we'll read it on the air. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Oh God! Speaking of jokes, Mighty Mouse Malibu, you guys ever hear of a reverse exorcism?
No.
It's where the priest. It's where the it's where the demon asks the priest to get out of the young boy.
Oh, damn, that is savage, but true.
Wow.
That was that's Tathlum 180 says, "I'm pretty sure that was John Glenn's orbit record measured in dicks."
Now, wait a minute. You got to be a special kind of annoying to radio up to command sit reps with the distance in dicks.
You know you'd do this though. You absolutely know you would do this.
I've done it a few times. I had when I was in the regiment, we had he was like a first lieutenant by now, last name Hamby, piece of shit. And they put him in charge of this one operation, and the other officers were observing, and I hated this guy. I got sent out the day prior with my sniper section to do advanced recon, and I was northwest of the objective 300 meters. And he's like, "Hey, Pop, where you at?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 1,800 penises to the northwest." And you can hear all of these guys chiming in. Is that 8 or 6 inches? Is that a BBC? And I got dragged into the commander's office, and Hamby was trying to like run me up the flagpole. And our captain is Smoking Joe Anderson. Is like, so, hey, Pop, what is your unit of measurements? I'm like, penis is 6 inches. Everyone should know that. You don't know what 1800 penis is?
Fantastic.
I got a pass on that one, but it was fucking hilarious.
Out fucking standing. You got a what on that one?
I got a pass.
Oh.
Because I still had to do a 12-mile road march, but
Yeah,
you're in the
that's
regiment. That's not a big deal. You're
Yeah.
knocking up before PT.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Amanda jumping back says, Dwarf, we can split the difference. How about twin Fitties and twin Mark 19s?
Oh.
But you'd have to make it a lot bigger. You'd have to.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight, dude.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a Mark 19 weighs like 47 pounds just for the weapon, isn't it?
I don't remember the exact weight. It's like 60 some odd pounds. And when with the
it's a lot.
Tripod, it's like 90. I know the 50 cal is 128 with the tripod.
Yeah, you ain't carrying that shit with you. Well, I've had to carry shit before, but
not like that.
Yeah,
that's right. Let's see. Cliff 3188. He's got an idea. The Bullshito Bulletin.
Ooh,
Bullshito Bulletin Board. The BBB.
Okay. The Bullshito Bulletin.
Yeah,
not the BBC. It's the BBB.
Careful.
Phrasing. Careful. Let's see. Fan I Am says, also in Return of the Jedi, the Ewok village had a dress for Leia to change into. Where did they get that from? From a previous person that they ate in the past.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. I accept. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Idiot Grimlock says, Battles Mike is gay.
Are we still on Rumble?
We are. Yep, we're just about ready to cash in from the Rumble here. Says,
oh, you guys are ripping it up on Rumble. I like it.
Hell yeah. Got Jerry Conway coming back. Says, observance, the NASA symbol for the forked tongue of the serpent, Satan, and the CDC emblem is chemtrails, and Walt Disney logo is 666. Look them up. Peace out.
Yep.
Yep, I've seen that before. So got Constantine 1987 coming back, says, would be interested in dwarf history lesson segments. Roman history is my bread and butter. As a grandchild of a Greek Romodi from the Potoic region, Eastern Roman history is in my blood.
We won't.
Fair enough.
We won't fault you for your pronunciation of Greek and Roman words. Evil button pushing cookie.
And I speak English and broken English and a little bit of dyslexia.
I tried several languages on you yesterday, none of which registered.
All right.
You at least knew what they were, though.
Well, moving on, says, Alikar says, I like messing with you and Pop.
That's cool.
And of course, he wants some Hillary. That's enough, Hillary, because that makes me want to have a lump of vomit.
Want to vomit?
No.
Vomit!
I would rather low crawl 300 yards of broken glass.
I would rather do the oh god damn it. I would rather do the Shawshank Redemption crawl.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'd have a hard time with that. But
yeah. But Jerry Conway Cummins back says 472 watching at 10:13 on Rumble and still only 170 likes. Smash the thumbs up, you British cigarettes.
Come on now.
Let's see. Constantine coming back says also name the ship the SS Methendix.
Ooh.
It is the SS Methendix. That's the name of the ship.
SS Methendix. Let's see. Alley Card coming back says box wine and Catland, and here's one pit of STDs of syphilis.
We can call the show the ship the SS Syphili. Yeah. The ship that goes to Brown Eye Island. Yeah. All right, next one.
Yep. And Two Gas here says, I hear the CIA has started a war with the cartels.
What, after funding them for the last 40 years?
We could do a show on that, but I don't want to go into detail. I do have individuals that are trying to get me some information in regards to that subject.
There you go. And Mando coming back says, I once sent a chemtrail downwind message in dick measures.
Fair enough.
There you go. Let's see. And Mando says, we need to get Bullshido into the Gilded.
Well, he's not a computer guy. So he barely even answers his phone. So that's
yep. Good. Yeah, good luck with that.
That's right. I'm the few of the crowd. I've never bought anything on it.
I like it.
Let's see. 68 Barracuda says, we need a singing camel toe pop. All right. Well, since you asked for it, here it is. Singing pop.
Here we go.
You bastards love it so much. And I'm going to give you at least a quarter of homo suspicion point because you always ask for it.
And mention the camel toe also.
This is creepy. Yeah, Bullshido said, is that my side job?
You'll never know.
I am going to find him that suit.
Oh my God, please don't do that.
Come on, Pop, do it for a Halloween show.
You could show up at like a Vegas convention wearing that suit and people would lose their fucking minds, dude.
Oh, I can't do it, man.
They would absolutely lose their fucking minds.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
If you walked out on stage to speak wearing that, the crowd would go mad.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Kira Ninja 00 says, Pop, what about those two? What about two of those GE miniguns that Blaine used in Predator for the Merc Horse?
Well, first of all, each one of those requires a boatload of ammunition. Yeah. It'll roll through like 20,000 rounds of ammunition in roughly 55 seconds. It's a lot of weight.
Yeah. It basically lays down a curtain OLED.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sirree.
Let's see. And Professor Blake coming back says, Pop, question. I'm 38 years old. What kind of vitamins would you recommend?
All of them? No, but send me an email, redonkulas12@gmail.com. Let me know, like, you know, your height, weight. Do you have any medical issues going on? Any family histories? And then I could put together basically a regiment of, 3 to 12, maybe a few more supplements to get you back on track.
There you go. And of course, Alucard coming back. Whoopi and Jimmy. I planted wolfberry and boysenberry in small pots. Still have two plants to plot. 2 plants to pot.
Okay.
Fucking dyslexia. And of course, I gotta take one for the team. And well,
problem is, it sounds like you enjoy it.
Maybe a little bit, but not very much.
All right. I'm telling you, man, this AI shit it's fucked up.
Scary.
Oh, it's disturbing.
Yep.
Disturbing.
Hard pass.
Anything that has Whoopi in it, there's nothing hard about that.
All right, we make it to the Cash Apps.
Let's see here. Let me jump over to the MGTOW side of things. I gotta click a couple buttons here, but in the meantime, And we'll check over on Odyssey real quick. Nothing else over there on the Odyssey side here, but we got just a few over on the MGTOW side. We got Mungo Harry, $50. Bowler Lytton, 2010 Odysseus Outlier. Living next to the Lesters for nearly 12 years now. Mrs. Nestor, fully aware of her husband's fondness for... That's a lot of fucking syllables, man. Pulcherdinus protis. I don't know.
Right.
A lot of words. Was unable to deter Chester Nestor's constant quest for Mr. Lester's sister Hester's monster keister.
Okay, this is a tongue twister.
That was a lot of syllables. You twisted my tongue, but well, you know what? You're gonna get one of these because you threw in $50. Where's my fucking button? There it is.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you bastard. There's like 14 syllables in 2 words. How is that even possible?
Try some Russian words. It's very easy.
German as well.
Yeah. Except when Germans speak, they sound angry.
Yep.
They do.
And we got Crazy Uncle here with $5 says you need 2 pits of despair. One is rotten and smelled like gutted fish and bad decisions. The pit next to it is about 2 inches away. That is prolapsed and constantly leaks sheet. Oh, and don't forget the waterfall of Fleminist tears.
Fish and bad decisions. Okay.
Yeah. The prolapse.
The pit of prolapse.
The pit of prolapse is 2 inches away from the pit of Poussey.
I like it.
Let's see. And last one here on MGTOW, we got Dark Mad Dog says, Pop, do you want custom drawings for the D&D characters or
Sure.
models for the NPCs and characters for the D&D sessions? I can do drawings. I'm bored. Game I recommend playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and Dead Space. Also,
Okay,
India and Pakistan are doing a Puap star in Pupakistan.
Yeah.
May both sides be gone. Hopefully, no Bolsheviks will clamor for both sides to be refugees. Also, the Thing movie was cool. I learned some things I did not notice.
Like everyone in the Antarctica has a flamethrower.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. Sorry.
Yep. There you go. Oh, let's see here. Jump back over to Rumble because I know you sneaky bastards like to sneak one in on me. Alikar says, "Have you heard about the robot woke up and freaked out?"
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was.
We just started beating the shit out of the 2 guys around him.
I know. But
Yep.
if you figure if a human being can be possessed, why can't an AI robot?
Yeah.
All right, move along.
Yep. Moving on. Let's see. Nothing else over on Odyssey here. Any lemons sent over via DLive? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. We got nothing over there.
All right.
And over on the Itchy Twitchy Snitchy, how many viewers we got? We got 7 over there. And jump over to the Twatosphere. We got 95 viewers over there.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Okay.
All right, we'll jump over here to the Cash Apps here. This is a new name. Nancy's Titty Twister sent in $20.
Okay. Thank you.
General Pop rallying the troops. Hell yeah.
All right.
And let's see. And we got John throwing in $10. Says, go through the forest to get to the wall. The forest of cocks.
Oh yeah. No, that's what happens though.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. And Susan McCarley, of course, sending her normal $30 donation. Thank you very much there, Suze. Says, welcome, Bullshito. Now drink.
Thank you.
Let's see. And well, HKC throwing in $5 for Bolshevik.
Heckler and Koch. HKC, that's what we'll call him. Heckler and Koch cunt.
Heckler.
There we go.
Let's see. And we got Christian throwing in $10, says, for keep saving lives.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, man.
That's what we're here
Give you
for,
somewhere to
man.
vent.
But yeah, somewhere for you to vent, laugh, maybe cry a little bit, but we're still going to make you laugh.
Throw up here and there.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a little bit of throw up every now and then.
Yeah, those dry heaving things drive me crazy.
Terrible. And we got Mike the Big Bad Wolf here throwing in $20, says, for the dress rehearsal show.
There you go.
It'll get better. It will get better.
It'll
I'm
get
sorry.
better.
It is what it is.
We already found some good points. People appear to like the fucking Wheel of Woe thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys like the Facebook little short clips we can watch and laugh about? They're about 90 seconds long. Pretty good.
Let's see here. The last one over here says from Mark for $10 says, I sent a cat lady card to your email.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. All righty. Let me do one more quick search through the chats. Rumble, did you sneak one in on me? Nope, it does not look like it. MGTOW is all caught up. Nothing else over on Odyssey. So I think, Pop, we are ready for the safety briefing.
Stand by.
Standing by.
What do we?
There you go. Broken Pine 284 throws $2 at us and says, India versus Pakistan, street shitting apocalypse. Let it happen.
May the best street shitter win.
Yeah, the 284 is a 6.5 cartridge. How do I fucking know these things? All right.
Because you're a freaking green.
Safety briefing. All right, everybody, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. It's not going to work out for you. If you must fornicate, wear a condom. Take it with you or flush it down the toilet. Watch it go all the way down because bitches are sneaky and child support does last 18 to 21 years. Rack up and pack up and stack up. There are safety in numbers. And if you're going to be attacked, something in the environment will have changed. And it's up to you to see it. And last but not least, I'm sick and tired of throwing you sons of bitches into the dirt because you're taking permanent solutions to a temporary goddamn problem. Play the long game. You have no idea what tomorrow holds for you, all right? Stay in the fight. And if all else fails, live at a motherfucking spite. And always remember, I am cheering for you when you win all of those battles that you can never tell anyone about. Boom, beer me. All right.
All righty. Battle Dwarf, any final words from you here tonight?
Well, this is my first time on one of the Thursday shows, so this is a totally different format for me. But being as it is our dress rehearsal, as our 18th level wizard has retired off to the fort living room, we're old grunts. We know what peer reviews are. We know what AARs are. Come at us. Tell us what you think. And the idea is to make this an enjoyable place to freaking hang out and just have a good time. So bring it on. We've got thick skin. We don't care.
Just chill.
There you go. And Bullshito, great meeting you here tonight. Our first time meeting, but any final words from you tonight, good sir?
Just here to have some laughs, make everybody else laugh, and kind of new to me, so I'll get used to what they got going on and see how it goes.
Yeah, and we will fix his fucking audio.
That's
So
right.
we'll fix his audio.
We will. We will unfuck the fuckery that Murphy has bestowed upon us.
We will unfuck you.
Yes,
we will. And of course, everybody, you guys know my spiel. I gotta pimp out the merch because I don't know if you guys are doing it enough. You guys gotta, if you guys gonna buy some merch, even if it's just a glass, a shirt, a hat, something, be sure to tag Pop in all your social media posts. Hell, tag me in it just so that we can make sure that you guys are doing it. Whatnot, live out of spite. Stay in the fight. Strike that, reverse it. All that good stuff, man. Good ideas don't need censorship. They need comedy and logic and reasoning to make them come out and whatnot.
Yep.
So be sure to do that. Check that out. And I also got to do this other thing. If you guys want to have a little more fun tonight, a bunch of my other friends and whatnot, well, we started up our own little thing. We got a wrestling stream going on. It's actually starting here very soon. It's actually live right now. So if you guys go check out Serious Wrestling Federation, we have the AI run the wrestling matches. Me and a couple other guys from the regiment actually just sit there, bullshit, have fun, do the commentation over there. So after tonight's stream, head on over there if you'd like to. Give us a like, give us a subscribe over there as well, and all that good stuff. And my final thoughts, always remember, the government is a wart and herpes infested dick. Be prepared to protect yourself when it eventually comes to fuck you.
Yeah.
One last note, Billy Von Baum. There's another obvious video that needs to be made here of Jimmy dressed as a pimp, and he opens his jacket and he's got all the swag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can work with that.
Yeah, maybe. But all right, gentlemen, keep your powder dry and the cootie juices off your dishes because, as always, that's just fucking nasty.
All right.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Peace.